Welcome into the latest edition of ESPN FC. I'm Dan Thomas, joined by Craig Burley and Frank Leboeuf. Bonjour, boys. Let's start, shall we, with the first tweet. Can Martial lead the line for France at the Euros next year? With Griezmann nothing like his old self and Giroud getting older, is Martial the answer for France, Frank?
Well, he has a big chance to be in the squad, and if he carries on like that, I'm sure Didier Deschamps will think about him, and it's true that with the prime that Griezmann is having right now at Barcelona, with Giroud getting older, there is a clear chance for Anthony Martial to be in the squad and to be maybe in the first 11 if he's consistent, as Craig said during the segment that we talked about Manchester United. He's going to be for sure with the national team. He already has been, and he's going to be again.
Sorry, Craig, how does Craig feel about Arsenal disregarding his advice and re-signing David Luiz?
Well, I'm flabbergasted. Has he re-signed?
Yes. Yeah, it's official.
I missed that. Sorry. Well, I don't get it. I'm sorry. I just don't understand the fact you got to. When you go in there, yes, you need some experience around the place, but you need quality. You need, at some point, you need to get the people that are over the hill, making mistakes, costing you points, disciplinary problems, in terms of getting sending off and silly yellow cards. You've got to get them out of the club at some point. It's like you got to make a clean sweep, and I just don't see the sense in this at all. I mean, I really don't.
He made £10 million this year,
if
Frank.
I can say something, oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
He made £10 million this year.
Oh my God! Well, I should have played in the future, Oh my God! The thing is, I will join Craig on that and say that I don't get it as well. I would garden it if I felt that David Luiz was more concerned about that, about the club, about the history of the club. You would have signed a Carragher, or you would have signed a Steve Clark at Chelsea, or Tony Adams, even if they couldn't run, but you knew that they will do something good in the dressing room. I'm wondering what David Luiz is doing in the dressing room, and I'm not sure he shares his experience with the other players. That's why I don't get it. He's not performant on the field. I'm not sure is that performant in the dressing room. So it's lots of money for guests, not too many things.
Do you know, it's a bit like, Dan, as Frank pointed out there, rightly so. It's a bit like Chelsea keeping John Terry around towards the end because he just knew that club inside out, and he had been the backbone of that club for probably 10 to 15 years, maybe even more than that. And it's a bit like Man City with Vincent Kompany, who was coming towards the end, but they kept him there because he was playing. Wasn't always playing because he had injuries, but when he was fit, he played and he led. And he led from the front. He was the captain on the field. He was the captain off the field. He was respected in the dressing room. Even when he was injured, he was a big part of that squad. And to that point, and the point Frank's making, this is none of those. This is a last-minute signing a year or so ago from a player who's making mistakes, who's continued to make mistakes, and they've signed him on again. It's just another one of Arsenal's poor decision-making in their strategy.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.